G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So last couple of days I've been doing videos on these easy A's that have dropped, and today's video we're going to be focusing on the GT bosses team as a whole now. So pretty similar team to what I've been running, but we're adding in the Legion of Shadow Dragons and AGL Baby. We're going to be going into the Vegeta Red Zone, taking on Super Saiyan God Goku, Blue Goku, essentially. And yeah, we're going to be seeing what type of magic we can produce here. Looking at this first opening rotation, things are looking really, really good. Oh, and there is a billion attacks targeted at the front here. That is a great start. So we're actually going to run the Tech Singed Shenron as our slot 1 unit for his first rotation. He is amazing on this first turn defensively. We are able to get 7 key spheres as well. Give him all his damage reduction. He then gets further damage reduction there, and we'll get the Shadow Dragons to 24 key at the back end. If you haven't really been paying attention, for Ultimate Clash Shadow Dragons, they got their easy A, and from that one, if you are running them on a full GT bosses team, they do get, which is crazy. So they start off with a baseline of 49% damage reduction. Then you combine that with the support of the physical Omega Shenrons, and you can jump them up to 69% damage reduction. So I think in game that is going to look really impressive, and then we will, we'll get to see what type of offensive numbers they are going to be putting out as well. They link really, really well with the physical Omega Shenron, so the plan will probably be to run him on rotation with the other LR. As you can see, we're at a 75 million attack stat with the Rainbow Friend. My physical Omega is only 55%, so he's not going to quite look as impressive as this guy is, but as you can see, we are able to debuff the Goku's attack. 54 million for a free-to-play unit. Not too shabby. Bang, we did also get a free copy of them as well from completing the Ultimate Clutch, which is nice. So it gives you an opportunity to fix up their hidden potential if you've stuffed that up previously. So there you go, look at that. We take absolutely donuts there. So we've got that damage reduction support. What we're going to do is grab that. You see, we don't have big bad bosses active, which isn't ideal, but we're unable to get links with the STR Omega. STR Omega, he does have the 40% damage reduction baseline. The counter, this is actually the first time in game that I have seen that. Dang, that's nice. Yeah, literally. Oh, and we've got it again. Wow, I did not think of this really at all. I forgot that was a thing because, yeah, as I said, I had not seen the counter up until this point. So that's fire. Now, I think I was talking about STR Omega. I lost my chain of thought thanks to that. But, so yeah, for STR Omega here, gets the baseline 40% damage reduction. Combine that with the 2-turn support from both of the physical Omegas, and bang, he's up to 60% damage reduction. So, wow. It's a free-to-play Nova, just, 63 million super right there. 39, wow. They have gone crazy with the free-to-play units this celebration. Like you look at all the clones, 51 million for STR Omega. He gets the crit. Then we get the additional normal into another additional super. 51 million. Wow. Then guaranteed to hit, but you know what? It don't matter. We just got too much damage reduction. We've also been doing a ton of attack lowering as well. Dang. Yeah, things just keep looking even crazier and crazier. So what we'll do is we'll grab that. That sets us up for 6. Look, ideally we get 7, but is what it is. We're going to be doing enough attack lowering anyways on Goku here. So we didn't get the counter this time. I still can't believe that, yeah, I forgot that he actually even had a counter. We may be nullifying the second super anyways here. So compare, dish out some big time damage, 44 million. So with physical and the tech sin, they physical Omega tech sin, they do share 6 out of 7 links together. So phenomenal partner. As you saw in slot 1, you can just throw tech out there for that first turn, which is going to work really, really effectively. If you can lower the boss's attack, you can see that we'd then be able to do what we've done to this Goku, where we pretty much just lower his attack, and then going forward, he just can't really dish out that much damage to us. Like, this should be double digits pretty easily, I would have thought. Yep. Donuts. AGL Baby, I would like one more unit to be able to really replace Baby for just straight GT bosses, but at the same time, when you think about it, his physical Omega's team isn't just GT bosses. So when you are running just the best form of his leader skill, you're going to be bringing units like the STR Rose, the AGL Rose, so they can really fill that spot for you. So here we go. So now what we can do is pop your domain. Oh, we've got your active as well. So we're obviously going to do that. Just to sort of showcase what I was talking about before. We have 6 out of 7 there. We just don't have Nightmare. So let's see what you've got active skill wise for it. We're going to skip it. 87 million crit for a free-to-play Nova Shenron. It is actually criminal. Like, when you think back to all of the terrible all the celebrations we've had where the free-to-play units have been terrible, it is criminal how good they've actually made them on this one here. So we're getting the nullification again, which is pretty cool because we do have Nova on rotation for us here. 10 milli. Bang. Not only have we got all of those links active, but we're getting a bunch of support from the Legion of Shadow Dragons, and a 55% Omega is just dropping a casual 60 million super, following up with a 37. Dang, makes me want to summon so badly to try and get dupes for Omega, because I feel like he's going to be a unit that is going to be so fun to run with those villains throughout the year. But yeah, it's just a bit risky. So you can see here, 50, essentially a 60 million attack stat here for the Shadow Dragons. Bang, you got 69% damage reduction on top of that, and then we've got a 66, essentially a 67 million super from the STR Nova as well. It's actually crazy. 41 million on the 12 key. Bang, you're getting all these crits, tanking for double digits on the normals. I know this probably isn't the hardest stage in the world for us anymore, and this is a very, very good team, but yeah, I just find this team to be really, really impressive. Do we want Tech Sin to finish the job? If we grab that into that, and then we'll grab the STR Key Sphere to finish on 100% HP. So he is getting the support from the STR Omega on this one as well. So compare, got the guaranteed crits, got the additional super, we got the potential to rock another one if we weren't getting the finish there. Yep, which we did trigger, and we finish out with a 42 million super, 60% damage reduction. Yeah, and to be honest, I feel like that'll probably be the quickest run that I've done in that Goku event. He does seem like he can have quite a lot of HP. Yeah, look at that, 8 minutes 38 seconds. So again, this is the team that I think I'm probably going to be rocking with. We are going to lose AGL Baby to the boost disappearing, but for the time being, definitely worthwhile making the most of that. It's, as you can see here, that was the first run, which made it really, really easy. In terms of switches for GT bosses, there really isn't much that we can work with at the moment. If you were to go with this guy here, I think you could certainly make it work if you got some dupes in here with him. especially against a boss that can be attack and defense lowered. You can see you get the 5% damage reduction per GT boss on the team, so that's going to get you to 35%. If you can get 3-4 rainbow key spheres, that can get you up above that 50 mark. So you combine that with the 2 physical Omega supports, and yeah, I think that could definitely work. But other than that, it's pretty slim pickings. But let me know your thoughts on the GT Bosses team now that we've gotten all of these extra buffs. I think it is absolutely one of the more top teams in the game at the moment. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content. And hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.